of what we've been up to. If you've been following us on social media these past 2 weeks, you might know that we've been bringing you stories from the Synod on Young People, the Faith, and Vocational Discernment. It's been such a pleasure to be here. I've been with our video team for the past 2 weeks, and Javi and Josh, we've had some amazing Italian meals. We shared some awesome Italian wine. I'll be honest, the gelato consumption is lacking a little bit, but I think we still have some time to make that up. But what's really carrying us these past weeks is the energy that our generation is bringing to the Synod. It's been such a pleasure and a gift for us to be able to walk with our generation as they take this remarkable opportunity to walk with our church in this new and historic way. Young people, for the first time, have been in the Synod Hall. They've got to share with Pope Francis their hopes and their fears and their dreams for the church. And we have been walking with them. We've captured some stories in some Italian cafes. We have walked with people down the streets of Rome. And it has just been this opportunity for us to really understand our generation. And what's been I think the most amazing thing that I've witnessed is the absolute courageous voice of our generation. Our generation is not afraid. We're not afraid to bring our truth to the digital highways, and that's a really beautiful thing. It's a gift for us. It's a gift that I'm going to be taking back to the States. I'm inspired by the authenticity and the courage. But we just don't want that to stay here in Rome. And we just don't want young people who have been gifted with the opportunity to be in the Synod Hall to make their voice known. And so what we're doing is we're going to bring Rome to home, but we want to bring you back here as well. And so what we are doing is we are going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So Monday afternoon at 3 p.m., we're going to bring to you some voices, some young people who have actually been in the Synod Hall, sharing their story with the Holy Father and all the Synod Fathers, and other young people who are studying abroad and just taking part in this great opportunity. And so you might notice here my friend Christina. She hasn't been saying much, but she's actually saying a lot. She's communicating with our friends who are deaf and those with disability. And for me, I like to usually engage in conversation. But what I've learned in talking with Christina is there's this important part of her code of ethics. And that means when she's translating, she has to be fully in line with what she is translating. And so she doesn't get to actively participate by being an active member in the conversation, but she's actively participating for those viewers, our friends who are deaf. And so while she's silent here with words, she's actually giving voice. And that's something that our team really takes seriously. In all of our videos, we caption and transcribe because we want our friends, those who are deaf, to be able to engage with us. And so wherever you find yourself tomorrow afternoon, we invite you to join us live. Share your thoughts, share your fears, your hopes, and we're gonna talk about that live. Jonathan Lewis will be here. He was in the Synod Hall and telling about his experience. And then we also have Brian, who is a student at Catholic University and works with the Catholic Apostolate Center. And he's been in and around the Synod Hall. He was today capturing story of Oscar Romero's canonization and the other 6 saints that were made saints today in the life of our church. But it's just not a conversation with us. We really do hope that you will share your comments and help make the conversation more lively. So we look forward to joining with you tomorrow. Bring your energy, bring all those thoughts and questions, and you'll have the opportunity to really speak to people who were in the Synod Hall. So if you have some questions about the behind-the-scenes feel of the Synod, Grotto Network, we are your place to find those answers. So we hope that you'll be able to join us and share with your friends. It's always important to invite more people, right? I think sometimes we're afraid to extend an invitation, especially when it comes to moments of faith or prayer and reflection. But find the courage. Spend some time today inviting at least one friend to be part of our conversation tomorrow, because the more voices we bring together, the more amazing that conversation will be, and the more truth and boldness and creativity and everything that the world needs will be made known. So don't be afraid to do not be silent. If that's one thing we've learned from our beautiful saints that were canonized today, is that all it takes is one person to be a bold, creative voice. And so bring that to this conversation, help us be protagonists of a new history, and help us raise up voices. Let us raise up each other's voices. So we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. You could check us out we'll be live on Facebook, we'll be live on YouTube, we'll be live on Instagram, and that's all at Grotto Network. And we're also live on our website, grottonetwork.com. So there are many, many ways that you can engage in the conversation. So please, again, consider joining us, and don't forget to extend an invitation. And we will see you tomorrow. Ciao.